you ready to have a Manchester United striking dream team? Erik Ten Hag has Harry Kane at the top of his wish list, which we already knew that. And there's news about Rashford's contract as well today. So to get ready as we dive into some juicy details on an important update. So, okay, let's talk about Kane and Rashford, and they're earning big money. So Man United reportedly tried to start talks with Tottenham over a potential transfer for Harry Kane in the summer. What's new about that, you might be thinking. But it's understandably the club and fans, so you and me, we don't want another protracted saga. We need to know if Tottenham are prepared to sell Kane. I mean, there's no news yet about whether they are. And we also need to know what price they're willing to sell Kane and if it can be done. And if it can be done quickly, we want that transfer done as fast as possible. Why? Well, we don't want another Jadon Sancho or Frankie de Jong transfer saga. Can you remember how long they went on for? And initially, well, we haven't got Frankie de Jong and Jadon Sancho. Well, wasn't the first summer; it was the second summer that we got him, and for an inflated price. So United need to know how quickly they can make a move on it to either buy Kane or move on to someone else, such as like Victor Osimhen or even potentially Ivan Toney from Brentford. Either of those two strikers for me. I mean, I was going to say either of them are great choices for me, but Ivan Toney is proven in the Premier League. So for me, he may be 30, 40 million cheaper. He's 27 years old, proven in the Prem. Onto a winner, I think. So according to The Sun, United have plans to make both Harry Kane and Marcus Rashford top earners at United next season. They're reportedly preparing offers for both players at around a mind-blowing £300,000 per week. Wow, can you imagine that? A colossal £600,000 a week for two players, across two players. Yeah, okay, they could end up being like a deadly striking partnership in the Premier League. Personally, I mean, I don't understand why you'd want to spend that kind of money on Kane each week from 300 grand. Yes, he would. Yes, he's world class. He is world class, as undeniably his stats say they are. But will he continue to be world class into his 30s? And he's 29. If we get him, by the time he gets to us, he'll be 30. And I personally would prefer to get a striker who's already scoring goals in the Premier League or elsewhere, but is of an age really where he can improve. I mean, for me, Kane is a risk. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I don't want him at United. I'm not. But United clearly need goals, and he'll provide them. But for how long? I mean, can he maintain the standard he's been setting into his early 30s? That's the big question. Now let's move on to De Gea's pay cut. So apparently, for Kane to come to the club and United to be able to pay that 300,000, sacrifices have to be made. And my personal favourite goalkeeper, David De Gea, will have to take a significant pay cut. Currently he's earning £375,000 per week, and United apparently in this new contract offer, which he's close to signing, he's apparently going to earn 200,000. That's still mega money in my books, and probably yours. But his contract expires in the summer, and he's going to be offered £175,000 a week less. Do you think he'll accept it to make way for Kane? Is it really? I don't think the pay cut has anything to do, personally, with Harry Kane potentially coming to United. I think The Sun, who broke that story, is just guessing there and potentially trying to create just another story. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. It was recently reported by Team Talk that Tottenham won't let, obviously, Kane, he's their prize asset, go without a fight. So, did he really want to let him go? I don't think so. And apparently, the starting bidding could start at £88 million. That's a lot of money to start at. And as you know, all the rumours have been that it'll cost us about 100 million. Well, if haggling's going to take place, there's only 12 million in that, between 88 million and 100 million. You've got 12 million to haggle on, and that doesn't feel like much of a jump from 88 million. I expected Kane to go for 100, but part of me was thinking, well, if the CEO of Tottenham wants to play silly buggers, then 100 million plus probably. Like I said, it's just a starting price tag, and apparently, European giants Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, are in for him as well. But from what as I know, I've seen pretty convincing reports over a good few years that Kane is a player that has no interest in playing abroad. I don't know if that's for personal, family, or other reasons, but it does seem to put United in the driver's seat for this deal, because it does appear that no one else is really in for him. And the question I have about that is why? Why is no one else looking to Tottenham and thinking, maybe Kane would be good for us? Kane would be good for us. Let me know your thoughts. Why would that be? So, about Anthony Martial and all how this Kane deal could affect him. So Anthony Martial's time at Old Trafford, he's had a bit of a ups and downs, hasn't he, really? And I still think the Frenchman's talented, but he hasn't completed a full 90 minutes in the Premier League since January 2021. Wow. Now that's pretty shocking. Obviously injuries and an underwhelming loan spell recently at Sevilla have hampered his progress. And now it's expected that he'll leave United. He'll leave United at the end of the season, and that should pave the way for Kane to potentially take Martial's number 9 shirt, which Kane obviously does wear the number 9 shirt for England, so that would make sense, really. How do I feel personally about Martial leaving? I'm not overly happy about it. He's been at the club since he was a teenager, and now he's 27. However, he's not been able to maintain his fitness and put in a long run of games, really. So sadly, his time has to come to an end, I think. I think I agree with that. It has to come to an end. Let me know what you think about that. Do you think he should stay? Do you think he should go? Do you think he should give up his 9 shirt if he stays? Let me know what you think. So let's talk about Harry Kane's impressive stats and potential impact. So I think really what we know about Kane speaks for itself, but he's made 429 appearances for Tottenham, and he's scored a remarkable 274 goals and provided 63 assists. That's a jaw-dropping average of 0.79 goal contributions per game. This season alone, Kane's found the back of the net 24 times, and that's in 32 Premier League games. He's only behind the likes of the phenomenon that is Erling Haaland, which United missed out on a good few years ago. Hindsight. So United, obviously, I'm saying we missed out on Haaland, but Kane is only behind Haaland in the scoring charts in the Premier League at the minute. Though his stats prove that Kane has a quality and consistency to probably turn United into title contenders, probably. But I think, okay, his stats speak highly of him, but again, can he maintain that for at least 2 seasons? So we're talking, at 32, will he still be a 20-goal-a-season striker? Personally, I think, yes, he can. Yeah, I think he can. I think about it properly. But United need an understudy, in my opinion, to Kane. Someone proven or up and coming. Think about it. United will play more in more competitions, play more games next season than probably Kane is used to, or the rest of the United squad's used to. Especially if Kane has the impact that we hope he would. So, what does that mean? I keep harping back to this. United need more than one striker. We don't have an out-and-out striker at the moment in the squad. We don't. You name me one out-and-out striker that's proven in the United squad that Ten Hag can trust. The answer is there aren't any, because that person will be playing right now. So relying on a 30-year-old to come in, keep his fitness. Harry Kane's had his fitness issues. I mean, he isn't injury prone, but he has had ankle injuries. He's had knee problems. And if you can imagine, we could be in the same situation like we are with Casemiro right now. So Casemiro, we haven't got anybody who can effectively cover his position. So if we become reliant on one striker, Harry Kane, we could be in exactly the same position. So anyway, so next season, we could witness the dawn of a new era with a lethal Rashford and Kane strike partnership. The big question is, can Man United fend off kind of the likes of Bayern and PSG, or kind of will a Premiership rival such as Chelsea complicate the matter? They need a striker, and Todd Bowley, their new owner, has been shown to spend big. He can spend big, and a bit recklessly at times as well. But you wouldn't put it past them coming in and making an offer. I think it's just maybe they're being quiet because right now Tottenham haven't said that Harry Kane's exactly for sale. And maybe if and when they do, we may start to see other bidders creep in. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. And if you like it, please like it and please subscribe and help the channel grow. Thank you for watching.